Okay, DylTendo, I'm about to leave. Is there anything that you need before I go? No, I don't need anything. It's going to be absolutely fine. Me and Daisy here, we're going to have one hell of a time. Isn't that right, Daisy? Look at the enthusiasm on her face. But yeah, what are you doing, by the way? Oh yeah, I didn't mention what I'm doing. I'm going on a hot date tonight. I hope it's going to be great. And yeah, I should be back early morning. So guest room upstairs, food in the fridge and the cupboards. If you're hungry, just reheat them and everything like that. And yeah, I'm going to get going. Thank you so much. Okay, I got the house to myself. You know what this means, Days? We're going to party like gamers! Wow. Married but a J job. It's a question mark block. That's truly inspiring. Wow. Anyways, that's enough reading. Time for gaming. Let's see what's on this Nintendo 3DS. That was really peculiar. That's probably nothing. There's something I probably shouldn't be worried about. Let's just place this up here. There we go. Magnificent. Right, let's just carry on back to the game. What was that? Alrighty, let's see what this thing says. Well done. You're now cursed. That wasn't on the agenda. To free the spout, make a concept for Luigi's Mansion 4 or else. Sounds like a threat. Well, since I've got my thinking cap on and this blackout clearly ain't doing much for any of us, let's make a hypothetical Luigi's Mansion game if it was on the next Nintendo system, I guess, because I highly doubt they'll make another one for Switch. So, let's go. So let's get straight into the story. The game starts out with Luigi in his bedroom. He's fallen asleep and he wakes up to a very strange sound. The knock at the door and also the fact that it's super late confuses Luigi. Since he gets up, he goes to the door and being the kind person that he is, he answers it. And it's none other than Mario. He starts to explain that the princess has been captured and been taken to the forest. All of a sudden, Mario seems to stop moving. Luigi's completely confused by this. He's going to ask Mario what is up, until... all of a sudden, King Boo shows up out of nowhere and he shows Luigi that he captured Mario's soul. He's completely terrified and too scared to move. Then all of a sudden, Luigi gets zapped in a weird pod. Luigi is transported to a high-tech facility, but thankfully this is Professor Egad's lab. He starts explaining to him what the heck is happening, but before he carries on, he wants Luigi to meet someone who means a lot to Egad. This is a new character, and this is Professor Emily Gadd, Egad's granddaughter. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. An original character, Emily Gadd. I know, it sounds really cliche and typical Nintendo concept stuff. You make an original character, but I thought, hey, it might spice up the Luigi's Mansion franchise by bringing in a new character that isn't the ghosts. So, what's she useful for? Well, she gives you a this. The new and improved Poltergust Spirit. With his new Poltergust in hand and Luigi by his side, Luigi makes his way to the brand new mansion. This brand new mansion is held deep within the forest. Nobody knows of its existence, but it holds the most powerful ghosts. Luigi starts to head up, and thus, a new spooky adventure begins. And that is the basic story of this game. You see, Luigi's Mansion is known for King Boo just trapping everything into paintings, and I do find that a little bit boring, especially in the most modern installments of this franchise. So that's why I decided to spice it up and steal the characters' souls. Kind of like that one scene in the Super Smash Bros. Trailer where Luigi gets killed by Death himself. That's something else. But Luigi's Mansion is also known for one more thing, and that's its gameplay. So, cue the next segue. Alrighty, so we're going to go over each of the previous games and their main mechanics and such. So, without further ado, let's get straight into them. Alrighty, so in the first Luigi's Mansion game, we had the elemental moves, this being fire, water, and ice. All these are going to be returning. In Luigi's Mansion 2, they introduced the Dark Light, which came back in the third game, so it's going to be coming back again. And in Luigi's Mansion 3, we had the Slam move, which was super fun to use. We also had the Suction Shot, which can move furniture, and we also have the Burst move. These are all going to be returning, but what about the brand new moves? Introducing the Goo Hand. This brand new ability allows you to grab onto hoops connected to the ceiling to cross massive gaps, and you can also hold onto chandeliers to spin around the room sucking up ghosts. Well, I thought of this idea in my head and imagined how it could work. It seems really, really fun. But the Poltergeist Spirit is known for one important feature. After defeating a boss which holds one of the main character spirits, you can suck up that spirit and you can turn it into a gooey variant. That is correct. Luigi has a slightly bigger role this time. Well, it's kind of Luigi. So now you have a Goo Toad, a Goo Yoshi, and all those types of characters. Gooshi. Gooshi. That's the name. That's the name. Gooshi. I'm sticking with this take. Gooshi. That's so dumb. Okay, with the gameplay out the way, I guess we can talk about what makes Luigi's Mansion really, really special, and that's the portrait ghost. You see, I'm not going to do like 15 characters because I don't have the skill or the time for them, so here's just a couple of the characters that I invented, and these are all original characters, and yeah, let's just get straight into it. Alrighty, so our first portrait ghost is Mike the model. He is 22 years old, and this is an egotistical type of guy. He loves to have all the attention online, but unfortunately it all came to an end when his eyes were glued to his phone and got into a car accident. However, he still smiles for the camera. This ghost is the saddest of all the souls, the gardener. Nobody knows her name and her age, but she loves gardening and dreamt about opening her own flower business. Unfortunately, she got into an accident with some toxic weed killers, and her spirit is forever trapped in the mansion's garden. And our last portrait ghost is Bonnie the bear. Ages ago, the mansion was raided by a monstrous beast, but luckily it was taken care of by the mansion's hunter. However, the bear still wanders around in the taxidermy room. This is probably the most strangest of all the portrait ghosts, and I wanted to do something a little bit more interesting. But speaking of ghosts, I guess we should talk about the common ghosts you find in the mansion. Alrighty, so we're going to be starting off with noggins. These are the default basic enemy ghost types, and the lack of having 0 arms results in them using their humongous heads to attack. They have 50 HP, and these are the most common ghosts that you will find in the mansion. Next up, we have the spinners. These spinning spirits fling off its heads and try to attempt to wrap around Luigi's neck. These guys pack quite a punch, however this is the interesting bit. After sucking up one of its heads, the other disconnects and you must suck it up. However, they are both equally weak and they have 25 HP each. And finally, we have grabbers. These guys go into the ground and jump out in effort to grab you and drag you across the room. They don't show up very often, but when they do, oh, you better be ready. They have 75 HP. And those are all the ghost concepts. Obviously, there's going to be a lot more, but those were just some of the ideas I had for the many deadly creatures you'll find in the mansion. And that is my ideas for a hypothetical Luigi's Mansion game. The series holds a special place in my heart, and yeah, I hope to God that did break the curse. What's that noise? That's probably not good. Oh boy, what a night out. Hey, DylTendo, I'm back! Hey, Dill! Glad you're back! Wait, what the happened to you? Oh, me? Yeah, no, I'm absolutely fine. You know, I just opened up a 3DS and then for some reason a weird curse came out telling me to make a hypothetical game and all. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. It was really strange. I just did this and did that and then I made all these concepts and ideas. It's not my job, that's your job. And now I'm here and I'm thinking getting sleep because the ghosts were all around the house and there was a blackout and I didn't know what to do and I'm just totally terrified. Yeah, that's all great and all. That's absolutely terrible. Anyway, here's the money I promised you. You can take this and get the hell out of my house. Thanks for watching my dog, by the way. Ah, give me that. You know what, DylTendo? That's it. I'm not doing any more babysitting jobs. I'm not going to show up ever again. That's probably a lie. I'm probably going to show up many more times in the future. But I'm done. For now, I'm done. I'm going home. I'm done. Get out the way. Jesus, how incredibly rude.
Right, since I'm home, I guess carry on playing Luigi's Mansion. I need to finish that playthrough after all. Why's the power gone out? I'll get to it later.